Welcome to this edition of Nature News, where we highlight seasonal occurrences to help direct your natural discoveries. This week, we are going to spotlight a species of bird that gets a lot of attention during the month of November, the wild turkey. Turkey are some of the first birds we learned to recognize as children, tracing outlines of our hands to make decorative Thanksgiving cards for our families. Turkey's large size and unique appearance make them an iconic species of the North American landscape. As a result of overhunting and habitat loss, wild turkey numbers dwindled through the early 20th century. Not wanting to lose such an iconic species, people began to look for ways to reintroduce them. Captive raised farm turkeys were in plentiful supply, so we tried to release them into the wild. Sadly, however, those birds were not equipped to survive the cold and avoid native predators. So, in the 1940s, people began to catch wild birds and transport them to other areas. Transplanting programs were very successful and allowed wild turkeys to spread across the lower 48 states and parts of southern Canada. Look for turkeys foraging in clearings, field edges, and roadsides. Forest edges with nut-bearing trees such as oak and hickory are excellent places to search in the fall. In the spring, look to fields to enjoy the captivating breeding display of toms, as they fan their tail feathers and strut about to display their status and fitness to female hens. During this time, be sure to listen for the gobbling of toms as well. These distinctive territorial and breeding calls are loud and can be heard from great distances. Hens nest on the ground in a scratched, shallow depression amongst dead leaves and at the bases of trees, under brush piles, or thick shrubs. 4 to 17 eggs will be laid, and the young or poults will typically follow their mother around until next mating season. Cold, wet weather and predators often claim many of the young, but those that survive join the ranks of our most familiar and beloved species of game bird. Thanks for joining us, and remember, every time you step foot outside, there are new discoveries to be made. Happy exploring!